This is Mr. Alexandrian, composer and leader of the Iranian Armenian Orchestra. He is playing Zoyanderud, an original piece reminiscent of the cascading, life-giving waters of the river that flows through the heart of Isfahan. Mr. Alexandrian is an active member of the Iranian Armenian community and uses his music to help his community express themselves more vividly. In fact, Armenians have been an integral part of Iranian culture for the last several hundred years. They have been responsible for many of the Western cultural influences Iran has experienced. While Iran is mostly known for its rigid Islamic society, ethnic groups such as Armenians have not only retained their unique cultural characteristics, but have greatly influenced Iranian society throughout generations. So, what can music tell us about the history of Armenians in Iran? And how have these industrious people influenced every facet of Iranian culture? My name is Ali Zia from Persia, and I'm going to visit Isfahan's neighborhood of New Jolfa and the local Armenian Music Museum to find out. Jolfa has always been a jewel in Isfahan's historic district. Whenever I want to relax, go for a quick walk, then sit down at a cozy cafe, Jolfa is my neighborhood of choice. The small bistros, their stone-paved passageways and chilled vibes take you back to classic neighborhoods across Europe. A quick visit to the spectacular Vank Cathedral is a great place to see the union of European motifs and Iranian architecture. Since the 17th century, this cathedral has been the center of life in the Armenian community of Isfahan. In fact, the neighborhood is home to one of the largest populations of Armenians in Iran today. But how did Isfahan, located within the heart of Iran, 1500 kilometers from modern-day Armenia, become an epicenter of Armenian culture and influence? Although Armenians have a long history of interaction and cultural exchange with Persians, Iran's Armenian community truly emerged under the Safavids in the early 17th century. The Safavid Persians controlled the heartland of the modern Middle East, while their arch-enemies, the Ottoman Turks, controlled Anatolia, the Arabian Peninsula, and the Levant. The century-long Turco-Iranian rivalry in Western Asia meant significant parts of the region were frequently fought over between the two empires. From 1604, Abbas I of Iran implemented a scorched earth policy in what is today modern Armenia to protect his northwestern frontier against any invading Ottoman forces, a policy which involved the forced resettlement of masses of Armenians outside of their homelands. An estimated 500,000 Armenians settled in Isfahan just across Zoyanderud River. They named their settlement New Jolfa in memory of their homeland of the original Jolfa near the Caucasus Mountains. The newly formed community of New Jolfa fought to retain its language, heritage, and cultural values. Thanks to multiple contracts between Iranian monarchs, Armenians were free to trade, take part in politics, and retain their lifestyle throughout the ages. Trade between Iran and its western neighbors resulted in a new class of merchants. Famous tradesmen such as Khaja Nazar have left their names on the most expensive streets of Isfahan to this day. Iranian Armenians are not only known for their influence in matters of state and commerce, but also for their unique artistic expressions. Even the 17th century Shah Abbas I enjoyed listening to the unique melodies and merry songs of authentic Armenian compositions. As Iran began to westernize in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s, performers such as Vigen Derderian, known simply by his stage name Vigen, were critical to the formation of the musical tastes of the country. Known as the King of Iranian pop and the Sultan of jazz, his innovative and upbeat style of music had a great influence on paving the way for a new genre of Iranian music, influenced by Western European and Latin American styles. Singer, songwriter, and actor Andranik Madadian, who goes by his stage name Andy, is another icon of modern Iranian music. Popular since the mid-80s, you cannot go to an Iranian wedding or party without hearing at least one of his tracks. He's so renowned that he even has his own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, becoming the first Iranian to receive the honor. From politics and trade to music and art, Armenians have left their mark on every aspect of Iranian society. Iranians and Armenians continue to share common roots and oftentimes can be seen living side by side, even outside of Iran.